All right, so here's my current thinking around editing branch rules. This is where we were at a week ago, where we had branch names, patterns. Then we had one way to edit protections, and then another way to edit merge request approvals, and then for status checks and anything else, though, there could be a different way to do that. So looking at the branch rules, moving on from the read-only view where we introduce these like lists, we want to introduce that, but with checkboxes. So if you click on it, then you'll be able to edit and change the details and adding things to these lists. And then we get into here where there's two ways to do it. Here we have click, and then a pop-out would open, but then here we have this pattern where there was a search. So rather than having two ways, looking for a way to like consolidate and have like one pattern to rule them all. And whether this is a good idea or not, we can find out in solution validation. But I think having some consistency around how we do things would be good moving forward, especially now we have this opportunity to make these changes. We have protect branch where you can click here to add a role, group, or user. I find this button a little bit clunky because I don't know what this is actually. Like, I don't know how to summarize role, group, or users, or whether I should have them as three separate buttons. So that's something we can discuss. Adding a approver, a pop-up will open. And the idea here is that we would use progressive enhancement to open and show sections. So by default, push access and merge access would be checked for something like main, because we have the default branch always is protected and people can turn it off. So if I show you this in a prototype, this is what it would look like by default, right? So if I wanted to add another group or user, it would be like that. I'll just close that for now. If I require approvals and I click on that, click add approvers, then I add in the rule name, the number of approvers. I don't need to have target branch because I'm already within that context of the branch. And then I click on add approval. Same thing with status checks. Clicking on that reviews that, so the UI adapts and changes and adds status check. Similar idea. So this is where my thinking is for branch rules. Feel free to leave comments in the designs directly or as a comment in the issue. Thank you. Bye.